failure crisis may be easing. Regulators are now investigating what went wrong at the Silicon Valley Bank. ABC's Rebecca Jarvis has more.
This morning, the Department of Justice and the Securities and Exchange Commission each conducting independent investigations into the sudden collapse of Silicon Valley Bank late last week.
The SEC and the Department of Justice both will be interested in who knew what when and who did what when.
According to two people familiar with the situation, the probes are in the preliminary stages, and it's not clear whether any wrongdoing has been committed. Sources tell ABC News the FBI's early focus is on Silicon Valley Bank's leadership and whether there's any evidence of possible insider trading. According to SEC filings, two top Silicon Valley executives sold shares in the company shortly before it collapsed. A trust held by CEO Greg Becker sold nearly $3.6 million of company stock less than 2 weeks before the firm disclosed those extensive losses that led to the failure. Becker has not responded to ABC's request for comment. This as reports 3 former top executives at Signature Bank were sued by shareholders Tuesday, accusing them of fraudulently proclaiming it was financially strong just 3 days before the bank was taken over by regulators. The lawsuit arguing Signature misrepresented and failed to disclose adverse facts. ABC News reached out to Signature Bank about the lawsuit, and they had no comment. But for other regional banks, a glimmer of hope. Their stocks rebounding Tuesday, though experts say there could still be volatility ahead.
We still probably haven't seen all the deposit movement that will take place. And so still waiting each day to see what happens. So not out of the woods yet, but I think incrementally positive news each day that you don't see another bank go down.
Now, President Biden did promise those who banked there would be guaranteed their money, and that won't require any taxpayer funds. Instead, it would come from an additional fee on banks.